The EPC web app provides a variety of map graph formats, allowing you to view your business processes in the format that best serves you. There are three main map graph formats. Traditional map graphs, which display flow objects and associated items as designed by process modelers. Swim lanes, which allow you to classify your processes into different lanes based on set criteria. And finally, matrix swim lanes, which allow you to classify your processes in matrix format based on two different axes. You are also provided with several other features to further customize graph, which we will cover shortly. But first, navigate to the process module using the navigation module. Next, identify a process you wish to view and select the graph icon. Once you have reached the process's map graph, select the settings icon. This will generate a pop-up menu featuring all of the available settings for map graphs. The settings are broken into three main sections. General, which covers the various functional settings that a user can choose to alter display. The RASI vs filter, which filters information that will be featured based on the selected RASI vs criteria. And finally, icons and annotations, which allow you to enable and select the format of the associated content being displayed. The display filter will allow you to select between the traditional graph, swim lane, and matrix swim lane formats that we discussed earlier. The swim lane matrix X and the swim lane matrix Y control the different axes of the swim lanes once they are enabled. Note that swim lanes only require the swim lane matrix Y filter because they are only organized based on one axis. The Expand IPL filter provides users with the ability to expand inter-process links within one map graph page. After enabling the feature, users can simply click on the inter-process link within the graph they are viewing, and it will be expanded to show the greater process. The Expand IPL feature is available in traditional map graph, swim lane, and matrix swim lane views. The subprocess and reference inline explosion feature allows users to expand subprocesses within the process map graph. If enabled, users can click and expand subprocesses within the map graph. Dedicated pools are a tool provided to EPC modelers, allowing them to isolate a specific role, resource, asset, or organizational unit in swim lane and matrix swim lane views. Commonly used to show that a set of activities is performed by an external entity, EPC modelers can assign dedicated pools, which will subsequently be shown in graphs separately in both swim lane and matrix swim lane views. If your EPC modelers have inputted the necessary information, the EPC web app can display Critical paths, displayed in blue. High-risk paths, displayed in red. And value-added items, displayed in green. The node color filter allows you to enable colors that modelers have previously set for different flow objects. EPC modelers can change the different node colors of items to enhance viewing and analysis capabilities. When inputting performance measures, they are given a color which corresponds to how well users are performing, benchmarked against expectations. Green represents above average performance, yellow average, and red below average. Users can enable performance color, which will display the corresponding color of their performance measures featured in the graphs. Process views allow you to select your preferred format for the flow shapes being presented. You can select between BPMN 2.0, Simple BPMN, or VSM. The Group By section allows you to classify processes and flow items into categories that have been set by EPC modelers. If enabled, you can use this filter to organize different flow shapes into their assigned categories. The RASI VS filter allows you to refine the displayed items in the graph. For roles, assets, resources, and organizational units. By applying this filter, only items matching that filter criteria will be featured on the graph. Finally, the icons and annotations filter allow you to dictate how items are presented on the graph. Icons are small images designed to represent specific items. Annotations are larger image and textual representations of these same items. For each item type, you can select to display none, icons, or annotations. Note that not all process graphs feature all of the items available for display on the EPC web app. If an item has been tied to a process graph, it will be denominated by a number in brackets. A complete list of the different icons and their corresponding labels can be found in the EPC 10 app web app user guide. To simplify and organize your graphs, you can select annotations and drag them into one of the preset destinations. You may also select the relocation icon, which will allow you to relocate annotations anywhere on the graph. Settings saved will be saved both by the user and by browser, and the select save criteria will be applied to other map graphs you view in the EPC web app. Note that these settings can be changed at any time.